Hi everyone, this is Yana, and today we will look with you at a common English mistake, the misuse of the words good and well. But before we start, I have a question to you. How are you today? Do you feel good or do you feel well? Do you know the difference between these two words? Is there any difference at all? Write your answers in the comments below. But if you still find yourself unsure, no worries. By the end of this video, you will definitely know when to use good and when to use well and how to answer my questions. Watch this video up to the end as a fun quiz awaits you after the explanation. Ready to start? Here we go. First, good is an adjective, meaning it describes nouns. For example, she is a good teacher. Here, good describes the noun teacher. On the other hand, well is an adverb, meaning it modifies verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs, like in she teaches well. Here, well modifies the verb teach. Now, let's take a look at some common uses and misuses. A classic mistake is saying, I did good on the test. It should be, I did well on the test, as did is a verb and we need an adverb to modify it. Or another example, that was such a well meal. It should be, that was such a good meal, as meal is a noun and we need an adjective good to describe it. But wait, English is full of exceptions. Sometimes good can follow the linking verbs like to be, to seem, to feel, to look, to appear, to taste, to smell, which describe state of being. For example, that slice of chocolate cake looks so good. We use good as we describe a slice of chocolate cake, but not the verb look. Or another example, it feels so good to be at home again. It feels so good because of the linking verb feel, and of course it describes the state of being. That's why we use good, but not well. And now we have the last point to look at. Let's return to the question I asked you at the beginning of the video. How are you today? What should you answer? I feel good or I feel well? If your answer is I feel good, well done, because we say I feel good or I don't feel good when talking about our emotions. If your answer is I feel well, good job, because it's also correct. We say I feel well or I don't feel well, talking about our health and well-being. For example, I'm at work and I feel that I'm getting sick, so I tell my colleague, sorry, I need to go home. I don't feel well, which means I don't feel like I'm healthy, So, once again, I feel good when talking about our emotions. I feel well when talking about our health and well-being. All right, let's test your knowledge with a quick quiz. I'll say a sentence and your task is to say which word to use, good or well. Ready? Here is the first one. She did in her interview. What do you think? She did well in her interview, as we have the verb did, which requires the adverb well to modify it. Let's take the next one. Those glasses look on you. Those glasses look good on you, as we have the linking verb look, which means that good goes with it. And the last one. With a high fever, it's very unlikely that he will feel enough to play basketball tomorrow. That he will feel well enough to play basketball tomorrow, because feel well we use to describe our physical well-being and our health, and this is the case. Great job today. And remember, good is an adjective for nouns and well is an adverb for verbs. Keep practicing and soon using these words will feel natural for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for some more grammar tips, and leave any questions or topics you would like me to cover in the next videos in comments below. Until next time, bye bye.